I'm going to have a look here at another one of these weapon sets that just recently came out. This one is the ICM kit. It says Infantry Weapons and Chevrons, and it refers to them as Armed Forces of Ukraine, and it's part of the Brave Ukraine series. Looks like there's quite a bit of stuff in here. It isn't just like basic small arms. It's got a whole variety of stuff in here, and it also gives us it says we get 468 chevrons and patches and shoulder straps, like for various Ukrainian units here. And we have a little bit of information on the side here. Tells us how many parts we have and everything. And then our kit number is going to be 35749. That's the side of our box here. And then they give us just a little, like a teaser or whatever of just some of the detail of some of the weapons in here. There's quite a mix of stuff. Like, it's got everything from like older AK-47s. These aren't even AKMs, but they're actually AK-47s. And there's AK-74s, which in at the end of the video I'm going to compare to the other like competitive options. There's only two really, which is the Dragon and the is it Magic Factory is the other option. I'll compare them together, and we've got like anti-tank missiles in here, and there's even like one of these like I call them like Walmart drones or whatever, which is really quite interesting. So we'll open it up and see what we get inside. This one's packed, it's packed pretty good with the way the cardboard is, so it might just take me a second. I haven't, I cut the tape, but I haven't actually looked in it yet, so eventually we'll get it out. Alright. It's very well sealed. Then we have our multiple sprues here. I'll look at the instructions first before I go into it. There is a flyer advertising the ICM paint brands here in the various colors they have. A little more advertisement here. I'm not sure what their colors are like. If they're good or bad, I can't really say. I've never used them before, but they seem to be becoming more and more available. Now here's our weapons here, and it gives us like a little history here on the sort of like the war and stuff that's going on, and it shows us our colors here, and they're only referring to ICM colors for this kit. We'll look at the decal in a second. And so it shows us our sprues, and it shows us how to build our various subjects here. And the anti-tank launcher, the Maxim, and oh, this is very nice. They give us this is actually good for references, just for like historical data, and it shows you what each one of the badges is, like what unit they are, which is really, really nice that they've done that. And I want to see what ones we actually have in here. And it goes right through to the other side. There's so many different ones. Okay, and it gives us information on your ranking system here too. So it explains all of the decals. And I wanted to look and see what we have on these sheets. all the various units we get here. They look done really well. They're a little heavier on the carrier film, but like here's your basic like trident markings and stuff, and then various units here. I'm just looking to see if they. Okay, so they do have some of the like I call them like the ideologist units in that. So there are a couple on here, but most of them are your like sort of like regular army units, like regular units, not like ideologists. Like I believe that's the 3rd Assault Brigade, which is like the hardcore of the hardcore. So there are some on here, but you do get a lot of mix also with just regular brigades, which is pretty nice. Because at one time all that was coming out was the ideologist units. So yeah, so that's what they refer to them, the 3rd separate brigade there. It's pretty nice. You get quite a few, and then it looks like from this you'll be able to do 4 soldiers at least of whatever unit you're doing, which is fine because that's what figures come in, is usually packs of 4. So we'll open these packages up. And see what they actually look like. This is the Maxim gun here, which I'm sure this is from a different set. You can see the really nice belt on it. Like it's really awesome. Like the proper belt the Maxim should have. Like usually they're that white cloth belt. And we can look at the gun itself. It looks alright. It's not a whole lot you can really do with it, so it looks pretty good. And the gun shield here, and they have like the little armored piece here, like the viewport is actually closed off, which is kind of neat. But I mean, if you want someone shooting from it, then you'd have to open it up. And this piece here, I'm not sure what this is. Like it's just another piece of the mount or something like that. So we'll get that out of the way. And I'm guessing all of these would be a new tool, just specifically for this kit. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. We'll go with the big sprue. And the bullets look really, really nice. There's like 50 cal, great big 50 cal belt, and then the 30 cal, which these look a little bit fat, the bullets, but that's alright. And the detail, yeah, it looks pretty good. Like they've suffered, it looks like they've suffered a little bit of damage. It's so unfortunate because it's packed so well. This is almost like damage just right from the factory, really. And there's like an AR-15 and the sniper rifles there, various ones. There's a few FALs in here. I didn't even know they had sent FALs over there. I mean, that's pretty sad if they're all the like a country has left to send is FALs. I mean, I would think they would have been pretty worn out by now. And then our grenade launcher, which is a 2-piece. It looks pretty detailed. You can see our AK-74s, which is the one I'm going to be comparing in the various kits. It's a drum mag and a recoilless. The recoilless looks really nice. Looks really delicate. You can see it's a 2-piece as well. our various bits, an RPG, and you get actual RPG rounds for it, which is really nice. I'm glad they included those. There's the RPG. You can see the amount of detail on there, and the Stinger, and the 50 cal. 50 cal looks great. Really looks highly detailed. The MG3, I guess that would be. Nice detail on that. Like, they're very delicate. They don't seem to be oversized or anything. So that's our large sprue. And we'll have a look at some of the others. This missile system here, I'm not sure what it actually is. I didn't really read the instructions, so. And our various AKs. Oh, these are, look like AKMs. They're kind of a mix between an AK-47 and an AKM. So they're a little bit inaccurate on these. But I mean, nobody's going to notice anyways. Here again. The detail is pretty good. This kit also is kind of in between the price range of the Magic Factory and the Dragon kit. This one kind of comes in between. And here's some more. I'm not sure what this firearm is here. The bullpup. And the machine gun. The detail on it looks pretty good. Various bits. There's a knife and... Okay, so we get a couple helmets in there too. And our various pistols, like a Beretta. And I think those are Makarovs. I'm not really sure. They might be Polish or something. And just like a law type rocket. And various sights, I guess you can attach if you want. But there's, it's just a shame the way they have got damage like this. And it's not, I don't think it's through shipping in that. I think it's when they pack them and put them in the plastic, like they put them in the plastic, and I think that's when the damage would have happened. Because this is a very solid box here. And we'll go over some more. Oh, this is a duplicate sprue of the other. And with the little Krenkovs. And our little tiny blades for the drone. And I guess this would be our drone here. And then the drone's little carry case. That's, yeah, really neat. Really neat looking kit. There's a pile of stuff in here. And I'm just going to compare the this one particular rifle in the three kits. So this is the which would be like the main weapon from either side, which is the AK-74. So this is the ICM kit of the 74. We can have a look there and see. Very nicely detailed. Then we'll go to the Magic Factory version. In the Magic Factory version, you only get the one with the grenade launcher. You can see how crisp the details are on it. The Magic Factory one is still like, you can see for yourself the details on it are, they're just very far ahead of anything else. So that's the Magic Factory, and we'll look at the Dragon one. We'll have a look here. You can see how soft the details on the Dragon one are. Oh, that's not it there. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Like, it's the ICM kit is like better than the Dragon one, but still the Magic Factory one is quite a bit more crisp and detailed. But the amount of stuff that comes in this kit is like, it's just amazing. I mean, you even get like, they're not even showing you everything you get right here. They give you helmets in there and all kinds of stuff. Like, this is a really great deal. And then you've got a ton of decal options for your figures. I mean, there's just like all kinds of them. So it looks like it looks like a really great kit. It's definitely worth the money. And this one is the ICM models, 135th scale, infantry, weapons, and chevrons, Armed Forces of Ukraine, from the Brave Ukraine series. And thank you for watching.